All right, Shalom. For us, start off like the first and foremost, give all honor, glory, praise unto our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us His truth, and who rule well, and peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, as well as the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad. All right, and with this lesson, okay, just wanted to touch on this promotional campaign, all right, for the series called Black Mirror on Netflix, all right, and dealing with Black Mirror. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in there that's really predictive programming, all right, showing you the technology that Esau is getting ready to impose in his society, man. Okay, and as of recent, you've had all these celebrities and these promotional videos for something called Tucker Nubbin, which is a BCI, brain computer interface. All right. And hey, man, this is what is gonna help desensitize people to this technology. All right. Now, what it means to desensitize, it says make someone less likely to feel shock or distress at scenes of cruelty, violence, or suffering by overexposure to such things or such images. Free someone from a phobia or neurosis by gradually exposing the person to the thing that is feared. See? So this is predictive programming, man, and dealing with how Esau, he'll throw something out there, all right, to condition people's minds to accept it as the norm, all right? Going into a revelation of the method, man. Wanted to just grab a video. I don't get a...
always have the best goodie bags, I swear. I went home recently, it was very hush-hush, but now I finally get to show you what I got. Yes, that says Tucker Systems, the Tucker Systems doing insane things in the neural tech space right now, and I was gifted my very own Nubbin. Not gonna lie, it feels like something straight out of an episode of Black Mirror. Super easy to apply, just pop it on your temple. Okay, I am relaxed, hands on my knees. Enter game.
There's an article which reads, what is Nubbin tech and is it real? Black Mirror brain chip goes viral ahead of season 7 release. The Nubbin is an alleged brain chip allowing users to relive memories. It is actually a marketing ploy for the Black Mirror's upcoming season. The internet is buzzing over a mysterious new piece of tech called Nubbin, an implantable brain chip, BCI, brain computer interface, right? Revelation 13, man. 13 and 16, okay?
/audio and visit AAA.com/audio and find.
Slack. It says an implantable brain chip that claims to let users revisit memories, relive dreams, and escape reality altogether. All right, and you were seeing the thing on people's heads, which really is gonna be something embedded in the skull. All right. In the brain, okay, cerebral cortex or whatever the case may be, all right. But you get into the forehead written there in Revelation 13 and 16, metapon in the Greek, all right, the space between the forehead and the eyes, okay, dealing with the brain. That's part of the MOTB as well, man. Just keep acting up. I had this as well.
Hello and welcome to our Hackathon project video, where we showcase our innovative solution for the future of digital payments. Our project is called How Ripple CBDC Chip Implants Can Transform Your Life. Ripple is a company that provides solutions for central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, and stablecoins, which are digital versions of fiat currencies that are backed by reserves or assets. Ripple's CBDC platform offers a comprehensive platform for minting, managing, transacting, and each solution is built on a private ledger that is based on XRP ledger technology, a proven blockchain that has transacted over 70 million times over the course of 10 years, and is trusted by financial institutions around the world. Ripple is currently working with more than 20 countries on CBDC plans, including Palau and Montenegro, who have chosen to partner with Ripple to create their national digital currencies. One of the key benefits of CBDCs and stablecoins is that they can enable faster, cheaper, and more inclusive payments for millions of people who are unbanked or underbanked. According to the International Monetary Fund, IMF, CBDCs in developing countries have the potential to bank large unbanked populations and boost financial inclusion. But how can you access these digital currencies in a convenient and secure way? That's where Ripple's CBDC chip implants come in. A chip implant is a small device that is inserted under your skin and contains a unique identifier and a secure cryptographic key. With a chip implant, you can store, send, and receive CBDCs and stablecoins using your own body as a wallet. You can also use your chip implant to authenticate yourself, access services, and make transactions without the need for passwords, cards, or cash.
So yeah, man, this thing is here. Okay, and it's only a matter of time before they make it a mandate. Okay, and it becomes the norm. All right, and it becomes what's required to function in the society. Okay. So I'm gonna grab Habakkuk 2 and 3. Start from the top. Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. All right. And us, okay, as the watchmen of Yahweh Shemel Shai, we're watching. Okay, standing upon our watch and warning of what's to come, man. All right. Sounding the alarm. Okay. And warning, all right, of the Lord's judgment to come. Okay. Verse 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. Okay, in the vision, all right, concerning the MOTB, the mark of the beast, all right, will come to pass as it is written. Okay. 2 Ezra 15 and 2. You know, these words are faithful and true. Okay. So this is not science fiction, man. These scriptures are not a literary work of fiction. Okay, this will come to pass as it's written. All right. And the Lord, he's bringing this upon the earth as a trial, man. Okay. Revelation 3 and 10. The hour of temptation. To try those that dwell upon the earth. Okay, and our faith is getting ready to be tested on a whole other level. Right? And Lord willing, man, we be found worthy to escape. All right? Because we know the judgment, pursuing Revelation, the 14th chapter, around the 9th verse. All right? Those that consent and that take, all right, this RFID microchip, all right, or the BCI, the brain chip, will be destroyed by way of thermonuclear fire, okay, and it will be burned in the presence of Yahweh Shai and his angels, man, by way of laser beams coming from his chariots, all right. Verse 4, behold, the soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Okay. Now Esau, pursuing Revelation 12 and 12, he shall come down having great wrath because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right. He is at his end. He is at the end of his rulership. Okay. And he's getting ready to pass legislation to set up this new digital payment system. All right. And we perceive that what's going on right now with Trump and his administration pumping out these tariffs on the nation's foreign imports, all right, which are really going to affect America, man, okay? But we perceive that this is going to affect and is leading up to crash the global economy, all right? Because this is getting ready to be a global system. This is the book of Ezekiel. (12 and 22). This is no longer some conspiracy theory. If first and foremost, conspiracies are real. All right. Psalm, the 83rd chapter, talks about how Esau and these nations have conspired against the nation of Israel, man. All right. To see what Esau is coming with is, for one, to upset prophecy, to stake his rulership in the earth. Because as it tells you, who opposeth all and exalteth himself, who opposeth all, let me get that. Second Thessalonians 2 and 4, who opposeth all and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. All right. And Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, all right, the Caucasian, all right, cave dweller, beginning with the elite of the nation of Edom, man, these wealthy banking families. They want to be as the Most High on the earth. That's what this whole NWO is about, man, their enterprise. Okay, and coming with this MOTB system, they want total control over everything, man, even people's spirits through their technology. Verse 5, remember ye not that when I was with you, yet with you, I told you these things. And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let. Okay, the mystery of iniquity dealing with the wicked man, Esau. All right. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. You see, the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. He set up Esau to rule the earth, man. Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth by way of the prophets, man. All right. Luke 1 and 70, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. Okay, and Esau is being exposed on a high level. All right. Mainly through the Lord's prophets. Okay, the Lord's prophets are pushing the line. You see? Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, spiritual demon Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. You see? So Esau, he operates through the left hand and is the physical counterpart of spiritual demon Satan. All right? Let me grab Revelation 13 and 11. I'm going to start at 11. Revelation 11. Oh, my bad. Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, which that beast is talking about Esau's power structure. Okay. And he had two horns as a lamb, two horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. All right, which two horns as a lamb deals with this two-part party system. Okay, that you have the Democrats and the Republicans, which mirrors the plebeians and patricians of ancient Rome. Okay, and he spake as a dragon because it all ties back to the ancient Roman Empire. All right, the scriptures refer to as the dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, all right, the ancient Roman Empire, and caused the earth and them that dwelled therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Okay, the first beast, again, the ancient Roman Empire, whose deadly wound was healed because it came back, all right, it was revived through America, NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and the European Union, all right. The seven heads and the 10 horns. And Esau, he's getting ready to bring legislation to pass, all right, to set up this digital payment system, all right. Pursuing Revelation 12 and 12, he's going to come down with that great wrath. So, with that being said, you're getting ready to see a dystopian society, man. Okay? Where they're going to come with some very harsh legislation in these times. A dystopia, often called anti-utopia, a fictional society characterized by oppression, suffering, and injustice, typically totalitarian or post-apocalyptic, serving as a cautionary tale against societal ills. Totalitarianism, dystopian regimes often employ propaganda, surveillance, and censorship to maintain power and suppress dissent. Which part of suppressing dissent? We know that eventually they're going to come for the profits, man. All right? Snuffing out those that directly oppose his NWO. Dehumanization. Citizens are often treated as mere cogs in a machine, their individuality and human dignity diminished. All right? Which is really going to happen by way of that technology, man. All right? The individuality, human dignity diminished. But let me continue on this actually. Revelation 13 and 12. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, caused the earth and them that dwelled therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. All right, which again is talking about the revival of the ancient Roman Empire through NATO and the EU. All right, in America. Verse 13, he doeth great wonders so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Because they had their war campaigns and bombings. For example, Hiroshima and Nagasaki at the end of World War II in Japan. All right. And early on, Kosovo and so on, man. Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. by way of his technology, man. Okay, when you get that word for miracles in the Greek, Simeon, a sign, prodigy, portent, i.e. an unusual occurrence transcending the common course of nature. And Esau, he is heavy with the ideology of transhumanism, okay, which is merging man with machine, all right? That human plus agenda, okay? Transcending the common course of nature, all right? Because he looks at everything the Most High has created in the earth, and he seeks to corrupt it, all right? That's why he chips up all these animals, man, in the name of research, you know, because he wants to control the Most High's creation. Just shows you this man's a fucking devil, okay? He has that God complex. He wants to be as the Most High in the earth. He wants to track everybody's movements through his technology, okay? And he wants to be able to control people's spirits. And we know the Heavenly Father, he controls all spirits, all right? He is the Father of spirits, you know? So this man, he directly opposes Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, all right? But the Lord is getting ready to cast him down and remove him out of power, right? The Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. He set up Esau, all right, so that he could show his power in taking him down, you know? Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they shall make an image to the beast, which had a wound by a sword and did live, all right? Which the image of the beast is dealing with this new system through his MOTB technology, okay? Verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, okay? So those that oppose, all right, this beast system will either be exiled or executed, okay? And we know that certain brothers are going to be martyred, all right, possibly beheaded, put to death, okay, for Yahushua, man, all right? But the Lord also is going to raise brothers up with spiritual power, okay, to be able to escape what this devil is going to have out here, you know? Because this quite literally, like, this society is quite literally going to look like something out of Black Mirror. Rolled by, dogs and bipeds walking around and enforcing Esau's, you know. But ultimately, the elect aren't going to succumb to this devil and his chip, all right, in this beast system. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So every status, everybody within the society, okay? And that word for mark in the Greek is charagma, which is the implantable microchip, all right? A stamp and imprinted mark from the root word charax, which is that instrument used to administer the chip, all right, which they bore your skin through with an all like syringe, man. And you have the latter Greek root word grapho, which goes into writings, records, right? Because that chip, not only does it serve as your digital wallet, okay, which holds all your financial info, you know, your digital, you know, your CBDC, your central bank digital currency, all right? But it's also going to hold your medical info as well, okay, your digital ID, all right? And so on, man. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to function in the society without that chip, all right? You're not going to be able to buy or sell, all right? Unless you have that technology within you, okay? Because that's what's going to be the norm. That's going to be pushed as the solution, all right? The new way of, transactions, man, all right? And, a new way of living through this MOTB technology, through this MOTB system. Here's wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 scores 6. 666, which in the Greek, you have chi psi stigma, all right? And brothers always go into the last letter of that word. Of chi psi stigma, you have stigma, which says a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. All right, now this MOTB, okay, this implantable microchip, it serves as a brand to the beast system. All right. And through it, okay, people are going to be tethered to an AI supercomputer, an AI construct. All right. And be like a hive mind, something like the board got a Star Trek or this game called Deus Ex. People were in sync with AI. It says to indicate what master or general they belong to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods, okay? And once you take that chip, you are basically, all right, branded yourself to the beast system, to Esau's God as well, man, to Satan, all right? So, yeah, I just wanted to bring that out, okay? But we clearly see this thing is on the way. It's already here, but it's only a matter of time before they mandate it. Okay, and again, they've been having all these celebrities and people on the internet with this brain chip, all right, as a promotion campaign for Black Mirror, man. All right, which just shows how Esau is desensitizing people, getting people conditioned to accept this as the norm. Right, so anyways, with that, Giving all praises, honor, glory once again to our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of great millstone who taught us His truth. Peace and blessings to the elect, to the next I say Shalom.